An email list is the most powerful asset you have as an online business owner and coach. And in order to build your email list in Kajabi, you need to learn how to create a killer lead magnet that your perfect audience can't not pick up. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly build a high converting lead magnet that not only attracts highly qualified leads and grows your list, but also turns those leads into sales. And by the way, if you want to follow along with me, you can try out Kajabi for 30 days totally free by using the first link in the description. By using my link, you'll also get my full Kajabi course as soon as you sign up, along with a free one-to-one coaching session with me. You can get all the details by clicking the first link in the description or going to profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi. And if you're already a member of Kajabi, just pull up your account because we're covering everything from building the lead magnet, building the landing page, writing the copy, and automatically delivering your lead magnet to your new lead. Before we get into that, you first need to understand what not to do when you're building your email list. Never, and I mean never, say, join our newsletter. Nobody wants to just be on another email list just because. You need to give them something they care about in return for their private information. And this is where your lead magnet comes in. By having a great lead magnet, you can get better quality leads who actually care about what you have to offer, which in turn is going to result in more sales. The big question is, how do you make an effective lead magnet? Well, years ago, there was this awesome website called doubleyourdating.com, and they specialize in helping men get better at dating and ultimately find the love of their life. One of the biggest problems that every guy faces when dating is knowing when they should make the move, if you know what I mean. Oh, no, not that. I meant just kiss her. As a guy, this is a battle because you don't want to be too pushy or forward, but you also don't want her to think that you're too scared to make a move. So what do? Insert the kiss test. This is a lead magnet that made Double Your Dating millions of dollars. And it was so simple. People would opt in and then be taken to a page to learn the kiss test. So here's how it works. Guy goes on a date with this incredible woman, gets to her front door, heart is pounding, and he tries the kiss test. All you have to do is lean forward ever so slightly and see what she does. If she backs up, no go. If she leans in, go for it. And that's it. So a guy opts in. He reads that and thinks, oh, I could do that. He goes on a date, gets to the door, heart is pounding, tries the kiss test, she leans in, and fireworks. But here's where things get interesting. Sure, he got the kiss, mission accomplished, but now his mind is racing. What now? Is this girl the right girl? How do I keep this thing going? How do I make her fall in love with me? This is where Double Your Dating's program comes in to solve all the other problems that this guy will face to reach his goal. And this is what we want our lead magnets to do. So the way you create a high converting lead magnet is by quickly solving a persistent problem that your ideal clients face. Just about every guy that is dating will run into the issue of questioning whether he should make the move or not. Persistent problem. The KISS test was a one-page document that shared one single strategy to quickly solve this problem. By solving the problem, your credibility goes through the roof and they want to come back because you actually helped them. And by solving that problem, you've also created new problems that your courses or coaching programs will solve. So now you know what makes a great lead magnet. How do you build it? Well, there are many ways that you can build a lead magnet. There's short PDF guides, and these can include templates, checklists, cheat sheets, and so on. You can make audio or video trainings, workshops, masterclass or webinar style trainings, and you can also do quizzes. What I always recommend to my private coaching clients is to start with some sort of PDF guide, audio, or video training. Again, the KISS test was just a one-page PDF sharing one great strategy. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to show you how to create a PDF guide and plug that into Kajabi. While you can build quizzes and masterclasses and workshops inside of Kajabi, they just take a lot more planning and they're a lot more robust. PDF guides, video, audio trainings can be recorded super fast. Now, there are two easy ways that you can build your PDF guide lead magnet to put inside of Kajabi. So the first method is to use Google Docs, or Word doc works totally fine as well. As long as you have a document that you can turn into a PDF, you're totally set. So this is a lead magnet I made a while back. There was 5 steps to $500 per month of passive income. This little graphic I had made inside of Canva, which was totally free. And I just picked one of the templates and changed out my picture and the text and, the background image and that sort of stuff. And then when you go down, what I always recommend to people when they're going to go this route is to save the first page for a very welcoming little message and just keep it one page saying, hey, thanks so much for picking this up. It means the world to me. I'm excited to be a part of your journey on helping you do whatever. For me, it's make money online or build an online business, and tell them what to expect from this guide. I have my logo down at the bottom. And then this is a 5-step guide. So each step I reserve one page for. And I just added this, gave it a nice little format. And yeah, it's just one page. That's step 1. Again, got the logo down there. Step 2, it's one page. Step 3 is one page. I think you get the picture. So very, very simple. You kind of build it out, format it however you want. And then when you're done and you're ready to go, you can hit File and then go down to Download and hit PDF Document. Once you have your PDF, what I like to do is put it into Google Drive so I can create a shareable link. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that link a little bit later inside of Kajabi. I like to have a lead magnet PDF section, and then I'll put in that PDF that I had created. This was the 5 steps to $500 of passive income. And now it's just a PDF. You can't change the text or anything like that. So we're going to leave this here for right now. Real quick, I want to show you the other way that you can build your PDF guide or template or checklist lead magnet so we can put it into Kajabi. The other way that you can build your lead magnet is by going into Canva. What I like to do if I'm going to build a PDF or a template or checklist or something like that is go to the search bar and type in ebook. When you do that, you'll have a bunch of different templates. Click see all, and in here you'll be able to see these different templates. Now be cautious of something and aware of this. If you click the 3 dots, this is an ebook cover. So it only has this one page that you can customize. Now you can customize the colors, the text, the images, everything, which is cool, but you only get one picture, which is the one you see here. If you go down to a different one, like right here, you will see page 2, 3 of 12. So there's 12 different pages that have text that you can change and customize how you want, and it just keeps things really simple. What I always recommend is to find a multi-page document that you like the design of that requires minimal editing. You could get crazy fancy and rebuild the whole thing, but keep it simple. If you like the way that this document looks, if we click on this one, you hit customize this document, you can change this image however you want, add a different picture. You can change the text however you want as well, okay? And all of this, you can delete these different sections if you want. Again, I would keep it as simple and straightforward as possible. Maybe take a minute to peruse through the different templates so you can see which one you like that you don't have to do a ton of editing with. The contents, if you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then a wrap up or conclusion, totally fine. When you do build a PDF, if you're making a guide of some kind, I always recommend to my clients to keep it under 10 pages. People don't want this huge, massive 100-page ebook or even a 30-page ebook, anything like that. Again, we are quickly solving a persistent problem that your audience is facing. So be fast with it. Keep it under 10 pages. 10 pages is a maximum. The shorter, the better. As long as you're solving the issue, of course. I always think about keep it as short as possible, but long enough. So it's short as possible, but long enough to do the thing that you're promising it will do. Once you have your document all set up and you like it, you'll go up to share and hit download, and then keep it on a PDF standard is what we're gonna click. And make sure you download all the pages that you want to download. You don't have to flatten or include notes or anything like that. Keep it like this. And then we're going to hit download. Again, we can go into our lead magnet PDF and we will do a little file upload, and we'll hit this one, which would be the new PDF that we made inside of Canva. Once that is built, then we move over to Kajabi. You're going to go to the marketing tab and then go down to forms. From here, you're going to click new form, and then we can write a title, which we can put as my awesome checklist or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to save that. And then in here, you have a couple of different options for your opt-in settings. You have a double opt-in, which is recommended. Basically, if you opt in on my email sequence or into my email page, which I'm going to show you how to build, you will have an extra email that gets delivered that says, hey, just confirm your subscription, let you know that you're totally okay with me sending you emails. It is obviously the recommended one because you have to guarantee a quality lead. Someone literally has to confirm their subscription. Single opt-in works fine too. You have the reCAPTCHA in the form settings. It just helps against bots. Okay, so I recommend at least having that. Oftentimes, I like to have the single opt-in, just keeps things simple. And then the form fields, standard is going to be the name and then email. I usually just do email. That's a personal preference, but it's really entirely up to you. And then to deliver your lead magnet, we're going to go down to automations. So we're going to click on add automation. When this form is submitted, my awesome checklist or whatever your lead magnet is, then I want to send an email. Right here, we can say your guide, link inside, something like that, or your 5-step guide, or whatever you want to call it. If you did the first name and you're collecting first name, you can leave this right here. You can say, hey, hello, change that up, but do not mess with this little watermark. Or whatever this thing is, I don't even know what it is. But you'll make sure that it does actually put in their first name and it doesn't just say, hey, blank or whatever. It's super awkward when that happens. So just leave this alone. If you are going to personalize, you can add first name, but you want to have these little brackets, okay? Don't mess with that. You can mess with all the other text around it. So what I like to do is say, hello, first name. Thanks so much for picking up that guide or the whatever it is guide. Explanation point. Click here to download it now. And then you can say, if you have any questions or need anything else, just reply to this email. Thanks, James, or whatever you want to do. Customize that however you want. Right here, we're going to go back over to our PDF documents that we have. This is if you're inside a Google Drive, and let's say that we want to give them this guide. So we'll go up to share, and we want to make sure anybody who has the link can view this. They're not going to edit or anything. We want to view it. Then we're going to hit copy link. We're then going to go back over to Kajabi, and we are going to want to highlight where we said click here to download it now. We'll click on this link. It says click here to download now. That's the display text. And then we're going to paste for the URL right here because that's what it's actually going to direct people to. We'll hit OK. And then right here, what I like to do is always hit bold, make sure it's underlined as well. And I go over to text color and I'll pick whatever color your brand is. I just hit like a blue. That's usually the color that I use, okay? If you want to test this out, you can always hit send test email and then send a preview. And then you are officially, oh, let me fix this. There we go. Then you are officially done. So now what happens, we're going to hit save. When people go through and they fill out your form, they're automatically going to be delivered the lead magnet. But now we're missing one critical component, which is the opt-in page or the landing page you're going to point people to so that they actually can pick up your lead magnet. To do that, we're going to go over to website. Actually, real quick, I'm going to hit save. Always hit save. But we're going to go over to website. We're going to hit landing pages, and then we're going to hit new landing page up at the top. From here, you're going to have a handful of different templates that you can use to create any kind of landing page you want. There's a podcast, sales pages. You can start from blank slate, which is up here. But we also, if we go down, have opt-in page. So we can click view all. It will give us a handful of different opt-in pages that we might want to use. I like the simplicity of Isabel. So let's click on Isabel. We'll hit get started and we'll say, my awesome checklist, which is what we were calling it, create. And then from here, we can decide what we want to do. So I personally like to get rid of this block. I like to just have the guide. And then if you want to, you can click on the background, hit background right over here, and you can decide what kind of image you want. If you would like to, you can always change up this image to something different. So we can click select a recent file. If I wanted to use, let's say this one. Now it's changed that image up. If you want to make it a bit darker, the background, which I think would look good, we'll go over here to background color. You can click any color you want, but this little thing right here allows you to make it darker. So you can still see the laptop, but it's not too distracting. Okay, in this case, we'll go somewhere like, we'll just do 50 just to keep it simple. Okay. So then we're going to go hit save just to make sure so I never forget, or in case something crashes, I'm saved. And then we want to go over here. We're going to click here to display the form that we want to display. Over here, select your form, and we are going to go to checklist, my awesome checklist. And then the thank you page, this is where you're going to direct people after they opt in. I'm not going to cover too much on the thank you page. For right now, you're just collecting leads, so keep it simple. Down here, we have our text box. You can always click right here as well, and it will take you to the text box. I like to make it full screen so I can really see what I'm working with. And I like to center this, so we're going to go Formats, Center. And here is a super awesome copywriting formula that I learned from Ramit Sethi after taking a $2,000 copywriting course, which is a great course called Call to Action. But to save you a bit of time, here's a really cool formula that you can use. So you're going to say, problem, get my solution, and result. And then at the bottom, we'll say, fill out the form to get instant access. Boom. And that is what your form is going to look like. If you want to change the button, you just click on the button. It highlights it for you. Scroll down, make sure you're on button, and you can say download now. Button text color, I'm just going to go with blue, but you can make it any color you want. Oh, that's the text color. No, the button background color, we're going to make it blue because that's what color I like. So here, problem, get my solution, and result. What you can do too is you can put this into ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT what you're going for, what the purpose of your guide is, and then put in quotation marks, I want you to fill out this formula based on that information I gave you. Put this formula into quotation marks and it will give you a bunch of different recommendations, and that will help you come up with something that you can put inside of your sales copy. But an example what this can look like is I had a client who was in the credit space, and he simply just said, bad credit, get my 5-step credit guide and results. So the 5-step credit guide is the solution he's providing, and the result is boost your score by 100 points in the next 30 days or less. Okay, since it's a little cramped right here, if we click on this box, we can make this a little bit bigger, kind of fit it in a little more. Okay, and maybe even make this bigger text. So if we go over to format, we can go to heading. It's on heading 4. Let's see what heading 2 looks like. Okay, I like to have a bit bigger text. It's really easy to read. We're going to hit save, and then we'll go to preview. From here, it's going to automatically pop it up. Bad credit, get my 5-step credit guide and boost your score by 100 points in the next 30 days or less. Fill out the form to get instant access. So we will fill out the form, hit download now, and it's going to take you to your thank you page. Now, if you want to customize your thank you page, we are going to have to go back to landing pages, and you'll go to a new landing page, scroll down, and of course, Kajabi has a customized thank you page. You can click on this, see the different options and whatnot. Very simple, Donka. It's thanks for signing up, or you can use any one of these and it'll point you straight over to that. So if we click on this one, we'll hit get started. We'll say, thank you. And of course, you can customize this page however you want. It's great to offer people something free. Or some sort of, maybe not free, but discount, or introduce your offer on your thank you page. And that's what they're doing right here, or trying to promote you to do, is to get 25% off any program you want. What an amazing opportunity, but it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. So we're going to go back to landing pages. I'm going to hit save, of course. Go back over to landing pages, and then we can go to my awesome checklist. And over here, when we click on hero and form, this is the thank you page that you want to direct people to afterwards. So we'll hit go to a landing page, and then we're going to go thank you. So we'll hit this one. I had a bunch of different examples, but we're going to hit save. So now when people opt in, they're going to go straight over to that new thank you page that we had created. But there's one more detail that's super important for you to get people's eyeballs on your lead magnet. With my awesome checklist, that's a new lead magnet we've been building. You want to make sure it's on publish, first of all. Second, we're going to go over to 3 dots and hit edit details. Inside of here, you can decide what you want to call this. I like to have a simple name. So for me, any of my lead magnets, guides, anything like that, it's profityourknowledge.com/guide, profityourknowledge.com/titles, /masterclass, anything like that. So what I would do here, if we were offering a checklist, is have it be whatever your website is, .com/checklist. Okay, it's on publish. You can decide if you want to have SEO and sharing, put the information in there, but that's really important because that's the link that you're going to share with people. So we're going to hit save, and then we can hit copy, go over here to a new page, and boom. This is what people are going to see when you let them know about your lead magnet. Bad credit, get my 5-step guide to boost your score in 100 or by 100 points in 30 days or less. Okay, we're going to go through this one more time, hit download, and it's going to go straight over to this thank you page. And that's everything you need to know about how to build a great lead magnet inside of Kajabi and all the technical stuff that goes behind the scenes. But having a lead magnet means nothing if nobody knows that it exists. Once your lead magnet is built, now it's time to get in front of your perfect audience, get some leads, and start making sales. And that's exactly what I show you how to do in this video right over here. If this video is helpful, let me know by giving me a like. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know in a comment below. As always, take what you learned here, get out there, make something happen. I'll see you in the next one.